We were just talking about how you have thing going down your throat.
We were talking about that, actually. I was talking about Diet Coke. So
I thought you meant Daniel Craig.
Nope. DC Diet Coke.
Okay, cool.
It's a slang cool kids use.
I don't get it. It's a calc. Have you seen those videos?
Yeah, calc.
Dude, the best.
Calc is short for calculator.
If you're just joining this stream,
it's slang.
Calc is
I saw
just short. But you wouldn't know what 5 times 1,000 is.
Yeah.
5,000.
No, you had a calc.
You got a calc. This guy has a calc.
And if you're wondering, calc is short for calculator.
If you just joined.
Okay, yeah. I saw a tweet, like a Twitter thread that was like an hour long of that.
So good. All right, Boston sports update.
Yeah.
If you'd like, we can start with the Bruins.
Yeah.
Because they've been busy bees.
They have been busy bees.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how much research have you done into these fellas that have been recently acquired by the team?
I have 2 notes. One says, bye-bye Linus.
Yeah, Linus.
I like to call him Linus.
I know you do. Yep.
Bye-bye Linus. You'll be missed.
Bummer.
He was the better of the 2, right? Allegedly.
Well, last year it was Swayman, big time. But then,
okay.
But 2 years ago, Olmark won the best goalie award.
Right. So okay. We had to make a decision eventually, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And we have another great goalie coming up, right?
Yeah, in Province.
Yeah.
We have a really good one. We who we got back for Linus is like pound for pound, statistically, like the worst goalie in the NHL.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
like,
good.
We'll just take the worst guy.
Well, yeah.
It's like the worst guy.
As long as he's good at giving hugs.
Like, you know, the PFF, like the PFF of hockey was like, this is like historically one of the worst goalies of all time.
Okay, good. I might as well take his contract on.
Yep.
And then my other note was that we added a Lindholm, another one, which can't have too many Lindholms. Yeah. So it's a great hockey name.
Elias. Yeah. He is a beast.
He's older guy? Veteran?
28, 29.
Okay, so about to die.
8-year deal. But hockey, that's kind of okay. And that just kind of happens in hockey. Lindholm was like linked to us all year. All year. It was like, dude, he's a free agent. Like, he could be great. The reason why, I think, is because he is like openly tries to just be Patrice Bergeron. Yeah. He's like, I just want to be Patrice Bergeron.
Okay.
So I don't hate that. Big distributor. The problem with him, and that's why we got him, the reason why we got him.
Is that he's going to die soon.
Why do you keep saying that? Do you know something that I don't?
No.
Okay.
You go.
Does he have a chronic illness?
No, I thought you were going to say that.
No.
Okay, well, that's great.
Off the table.
That's great news.
Completely. I'm pumped that I could give this news to you.
That's awesome. I thought you were going to say that, and I would have been pissed, because that's a salary cap issue.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think we probably would have figured it out. Yeah, Lindholm. So he was, last year, like, not great, kind of banged up, traded mid-season, contract year. 2 years ago, he was, like, one of the better players in the league. He had 40 goals, 42 assists. And the reason why I'm intrigued by that, and I'm not just like, well, he hasn't, been good, is because 2 years ago, he was playing with the Flames. That was like the really great offensive team next to Matthew Tkachuk and Johnny Gaudreau, who were like 2 of the best wingers in the league at the time. And he's now going to be our starting center, probably, with like Marchand and Pastrnak.
Yeah.
Kind of love that.
Yeah.
Kind of love that.
That's sweet.
Also, the way, I forget, I read like a couple articles and watched a couple things. Somebody was raising the point that he will. Pasta the last like yearish had just been getting like double teamed on power plays. Basically, you're not going to be able to do that anymore. Okay. So that's exciting because he's just like a really great distributor.
Oh, sweet.
Love that. And again, very much like I just want to be Patrice Bergeron, and he said that in his like opening Bruins interview. He's like, I never compare myself, but I'm like, okay,
we love that. This is the year.
Bergeron. Yeah.
Who is the guy we got that just like lays bodies?
Dude, Nikita Zadorov.
Okay, Nikita, also a great hockey name.
Great hockey name.
Yeah.
I am more excited about him than anything else.
Defenseman,
Big Z,
I assume.
which he's like never called.
I saw that. I forgot to talk about
Love that. Good Boston thing. Never call me that again. 6'6", 250. Go ahead and just look up like Nikita Zadorov. Greatest hits.
I saw him lay out the entire Panthers team.
Kills people. Yeah, it is. So he's going to be fun. He's going to be like, I think he's going to quickly become a fan favorite.
Where was he before?
These guys were both on Vancouver and both on Calgary. They've like been together
in
for
the last 3 years.
They got in
three different teams.
Yeah, same trade package, and then they both signed to the same team. And Zadorov, I think, was saying like they played in Boston earlier in the year, and they both had like a moment of like, dude, how awesome is this city?
Yeah,
like, and so
that's sweet.
That's huge for us. They signed 2 other kids. Both of them were like former like high round picks that like haven't really panned out, but they're not that old. So I'm like, all right. And one of them's another 6'6" guy. So
we drafted that. And we drafted. He won't be around for a bit.
But another Giants.
We're going for height. I like it.
I love that. And it's like, what did we like say against the Panthers? We're like, wow, they're so big and physical and just better.
So big.
The thing also that like these guys were saying too, which. Interesting that it's from like an actual athlete point of view. They were like, the Bruins gave the Panthers the best run out of anyone. So it's and I'm like,
we kind of got
Yeah, no, we did, but it's like, hey, I mean, obviously the Oilers had a 3-game stretch. Panthers kind of killed the Rangers really the next series after us, and like we still got killed, of course, but it's like I always bash on the Bruins, but like they're kind of, I mean, they're not anywhere near the Panthers yet, but it's like,
is this what it is now? We're building to beat the Panthers.
I think so. I think so. And you have to.
Teams are building to beat.
Again, it's like a Barkov thing, and it's like this guy can. He's not better than Barkov, but it's like he can give us a chance against Barkov, who's like the Panthers' best center. So I like that, and again, I like that we're just beefing up. I like.
Yeah, but no, I like that. If we're doing the height battle, if we had to take it to the basketball court,
right, we're winning that thing. Yeah. I also am pretty. And like we got rid of Jake DeBrusk. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that.
But like, I'm not upset about that. Okay. Like I love, like he was great, but like they're not like needle move. You know what I mean? We got to get rid of some of these guys.
Eventually, it's just part of the game.
Yeah, part of the game. Things up. Some people are bummed. I'm not that bummed. I am really intrigued about like how guys like Matthew Poitras are going to do.
Okay.
He was.
I got to learn these names.
He was like really good in the beginning of the year. He's like super young. Like I think we drafted him like 2 years ago, and he's already playing. I think he's 19.
Okay.
And he was lighting it up, and then he just got hurt out for the year.
Oh, all right.
In like January.
So we got that.
So he's back. He's skating. McQuaid gave an interview about him the other day because he's a player development coach now, who I love. You've met him a few times.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
I saw him at the Province Bruins this year.
Sick. So he's said he's like, loving what he sees with Poitras. So he's going to be like a legit guy on our team next year. So honestly feeling really good about the Bruins direction. I just like that they're doing things.
Going into next year.
Do things, they're actually doing a lot.
Yeah, going into next year, how like are we out of the teams in the NHL? Are we top 15?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Top 10.
I'd say we're 8.
Okay.
Right now.
I'll take that.
I'd say and again, last year going in, we were kind of low because we were like, and then we kind of.
Well, it's because we came off such a high peak that
we lost some guys, and then we kind of overachieved, honestly. And then we did some stuff this offseason. I'm like, no, I kind of like it. I think we're not close to the Panthers. The Lightning lost Stamkos. Yeah. Like the Lightning lost 2 big. I forget the other guy, but they lost another good player. Like we're right in the mix in the East still. Okay. I think the Rangers are still, I think, have a leg up on us, but we just need these young guys to take a little bit of a jump, and I think
that's all it is.
Really,
we're a couple years late.
We could be,
but also hockey is just hockey's hockey.
Hockey's crazy. Like you have no idea.
Same thing with we can transfer to baseball. So it's like
I've been noticing the more we do this that like hockey and baseball have
very similar.
Because like players will just like you'll have this like random great season from a player and then it won't ever happen again, and then the young players develop the thing.
It's because we. It's the same time. Hockey's the same time as basketball, and no young guys ever really get a shot in basketball because like only 5 guys play at a time.
Yep.
And you have such a concentrated top group of guys that are so good.
So individualistic.
Yeah, and in hockey, it's like you'll get a chance because there's a deep lineup. Same thing with baseball. It's like people get hurt, long season, like you have to fill in spots.
Or you're in the minors for 4 years.
You're in the minors for 4 years, and then you take a jump up, and you're like, this guy's
really good all of a sudden.
Athlete instead of guys that are 19, 18.
Children.
Yeah,
playing
in the NBA. You have the high expectations for them.
Right.
In year one.
Yeah.
But it is very similar. We can talk about the Sox if you want.
Yeah, so the Sox, I haven't watched a bunch of Sox games live this year. Only the ones I've really gone in person. But I've been watching the series this weekend, and that game, was it Friday night? I think it was Friday night. The Yankees game? Mm-hmm. Like most fun I've had watching a Red Sox game in a while.
Yeah, I wish I could have caught that one. I've been pretty good this year watching them, but I haven't since I was away for a bit.
Yeah.
But that Yankees game.
Oh, dude. I mean, like flicking it on. I flicked it on in like the 6th inning, and I was like, we're getting killed. I'll just leave it on.
We're down 3-0.
And then Massa comes up and just hits a
bottom of the ninth, 2 outs.
And 2 outs. I think he was like 2-2 the count. I think they were 1 strike away from winning the game.
Yeah,
hits the homer to right, and then I'm like, oh my god, and then I'm like, are we gonna lose this? Whatever. Sedane just steps up and hits a nuke to center field, like just rips it. I think it was the first pitch of extras, and then I was like, how are we up by 2? Forgot that like the extra base runner automatic thing just happens. So seeing just like Sedane do that, I'm like, and not like any player would have been cool, but like I love him so much, seeing him, and he has struggled to hit the ball this year. So
that's
really he's been kind of like, I mean, he's in the 9th spot, so.
But that's like important.
Yeah, true.
In baseball, he is. I can find the stats. It's gonna take me a little while if you want to.
Yeah.
Remember, but he's like first in almost every statistical category in the AL for rookies.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. All right, I got it right here.
Yeah.
Sedane Rafael's American League rookie rankings: first in RBIs, first in runs, first in hits, first in XBH, which is like
extra base hits.
Oh yeah, extra base hits. I thought that was something else. First in total bases, second in home runs, second in stolen bases.
Wow.
and he leads 2 of those categories in all MLB rookies. So he's like actually having a great season. He started kind of slow, but he's just working his way back.
Season.
I think he's batting over 250 now.
Okay, love it. Love it.
He's like legit rookie of the year.
Yeah.
And he's playing 2 positions at the same time. Yeah. Like he's a literal veteran coming in almost. It feels like.
Yeah.
Like you don't feel like he's a rookie on this team.
No, yeah.
It's like we probably you can kind of rely on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great. Again, we've been saying it's like this next group of young guys, if we can get most of them to hit, we're going to be in an unbelievable spot. So far, Rafaela is hitting.
I just like love this team so much.
I mean, might be the team of destiny.
Dude, it is because like Massa has seemingly arrived.
Thank Christ.
Casas should be back
soon. He is
due to be back.
A character.
Due to be back real soon.
He's a guy who I'm like, I really wonder how the dudes in the locker room talk about Tristan Casas.
I know.
No, I think they probably like him.
I think they like him too. He seems funny, but
I would like him.
That stuff with who is it? No, it was Alex Cooper.
Yes.
That was awesome.
He also did this whole expose about the bobblehead stuff. Did you see that?
Yeah, he was like, they told me not to do this.
We're gonna have a bobblehead now.
It's crazy. He was a rookie last year.
Yeah, no, and
he
was
stepped up.
Like one of the most recognizable names. So
I really think that if we can keep this core together, we got like a good team going to the future. Because maybe trade a guy like Massa or something. Because we have a couple of too many outfilders, which is just part of the game.
Yep.
But if we trade him for like a solid pitcher, like Connor Wong is a top 10 catcher in baseball. Jaron Duran,
crazy. Jaron Duran. I mean,
should be an all-star starter. He didn't get it because
I can't believe.
I mean, it's just Juan Soto. It's like the names. Right. It's just their names.
Duran is so odd. Duran is I was Wagon.
Yeah,
Duran.
Yeah.
He is one of my favorite baseball players in a couple couple years.
Yeah.
He is so fun.
I know.
And the
he's
shirt
awesome.
Too. Got
he's wearing the fuck 'em shirt, and the MLB is
like, can't do that.
Can't do
I don't
that.
care. I'll take the fine.
But he's also said he'll like stop showing it as much.
Yeah.
But whatever.
No,
he's also shredded
so fast.
Something about having an outfielder with massive biceps is like awesome.
He's like one of the fastest dudes in the league.
I know.
I'm like, oh, okay, we got a guy here.
I could see him. I don't want to say it, but like having a great Sox career for like 5 years, and then whatever it is, like going to the Yankees.
You're just Jacoby Ellsburying him.
No, but it happened with Benintendi. It's happened with a bunch of other guys. But then they just suck on the Yankees. It happened with Verdugo.
Yeah.
He's terrible right now.
Ellsbury was terrible too. Yeah. So, no, learn from your predecessors.
I don't want it to happen. It seems like he loves it here, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, he's one of those guys that the Yankees will just throw $1 billion at him.
Next time he's up.
And then it's just like...
Jed Passan went on the Barstool podcast there. I think it was Carabas. I don't know what they do. I can't keep track of it anymore.
I don't think Carabas is Barstool.
I don't know. He's not, but he has his own thing. I can't keep track. Whatever.
They do Sox on Lansdowne or something.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. He went on one of those. And they were just talking about, like, hey, this Sox team's, like, good. And
they're really good. Awesome They're in the wild card.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's tough because we're in a really strong division with the Orioles and the Yankees. Which we have to play a lot, but we're competing with them. We beat the Phils. We got
some characters here.
Who else we beat? The Braves.
And then we beat before Massachusetts.
And if we can we're in the wild card right now. If we can just stay, I mean, we're really hot right now. We'll obviously cool down a little bit, but if Casas comes back, we already traded for a relief pitcher from the Tigers. I saw yesterday.
Great,
like a veteran. I don't know how good he is. Obviously, 'cause it wasn't crazy news.
Yeah,
but if we can just get into the playoffs, I could literally see us making a run, beating
it happened. I mean, just get in the playoffs is baseball.
Just get in the playoffs and things happen. Also, I just want to root for playoff baseball.
Me too.
It'd be so much fun.
So badly
to go to Fenway.
Yes. That was 2 years ago when we went on that run. When Kike was going on that run.
Yeah.
I went to. That was my first year living in Boston, and stuff was happening. It was most fun.
And we have those guys too, like Willier. Is that guy? If O'Neill can stay healthy,
imagine Willier Abreu just hit like 3 homers in a series against the Yankees in the first round, and we won. It's like, I'm not crazy at all.
Yeah, and then I mean, there's guys like Vaughn Grissom, who's playing really well. Yeah. We have a lot. I mean, the thing that feels wrong about this team being so good is we have like 3 or 4 rookies playing every game.
Yeah, and we have some guys who it's like, who's that guy? Yeah. Like, who's our first baseman? That guy number 2, Dom Smith, who's fine, serviceable.
He's serviceable, but every game I watch seems to make an error in the field, but then hits like a crazy like double to bring 2 guys in. It's like he made up for it, but like you got to stop making these errors.
Yep.
But our guy Casas should be back, and he's like
really good.
A borderline all-star.
He's legit good. Yeah. Sweet.
Excited. That's all I can say. I'm excited to get back to the park, watch the games.
Me too.
Second half of the season. I don't know how many games we are.
Yeah, I mean the All-Star game's coming up, right? So
yeah, vote Duran.
Patriots. So I didn't find anything cool except for ESPN ranked them as the worst young talent.
Not the worst.
In the NFL. Really?
25th.
Oh, 25th.
25th.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was the worst.
25th out of... How many teams are there? 32.
32.
Yeah.
See, this says worst. Okay. Stupid article.
Okay. Yeah, 25th. Ranked 25th out of 32 teams for young talent. Which
under 25.
Under 25, which...
To be fair, we don't have a lot of awesome 24-year-olds.
I could argue that it's lower.
Okay.
I'm not lying. Like, just being an honest sports enjoyer here. Like, we don't have a ton of young guys on our team that are great. We have...
Marcellus Dial.
Obviously. Keon White.
Yes.
But it's like, other than Christian Gonzalez, who got hurt all of last year.
Yeah.
Who are real young studs that have played? Like, we have guys that are rookies now that have, like, potential, but none of them have proven. Like, we think Javon Baker is going to be a breakout candidate.
Yes.
But he hasn't played yet. Like, maybe next year we'll be, like, top 15. Not 15 through 2.
1.
Yeah.
We'll be 1 next year.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I still think this is the most underrated team in the league.
I think so, too. I actually read an article that some guy said we're going to have a winning record.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
I read it.
Starting to be overrated.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I know. No, but he was saying Drake May doesn't play at all the whole season.
Good.
Not good.
Week 9. Come on in.
All right. No, I mean, other things I saw. Well, rookies training camp starting next week after. Something
Very
like
exciting.
That. Yeah.
I am starting to shift my brain to football mode.
I already have.
After being in everything else mode for a while.
I already have. I already did a mock draft.
Okay.
I already did a mock draft.
For fantasy?
Yep.
Love that.
No, for next year's draft. 2025.
I would do that. So.
Yeah. No, I did a mock draft. I've been looking at like the ACC projections for college football. I've just been looking at
the ACC anymore.
SMU now.
Good Southern Methodist.
Yeah.
They
could win it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. They could win it.
Wide open.
Utah to win the Big 12.
Wow.
They're the favorites. The Utes.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Texas is in the SEC.
Yep. So is one other team up there, right? That was big. Oklahoma. Crazy. Yeah, no, I've been seeing all the Texas like rebranding their stuff to the SEC, and I'm like, this is weird.
It's all crazy.
The first crazy one I saw was Oregon's had their new jerseys, and I think they're Big 10.
I think Oregon went there. USC went there.
They have their
UCLA
logo,
went there
on their jersey, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm used to
I know.
low points seeing that logo and just equating it to Rutgers.
Or they're I
Penn
think
State,
I think they're gonna play them.
No, they are, and I'm like that is. I'm used to seeing the Pac-12 and it's crazy points because Oregon, you know what I mean, and it's playing late at night and I just see a Big 10 logo. It's
I know it's super so weird. Arizona and Arizona State are in the Big 12, I think.
Yeah, they're Big 12.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. No, but it's
Big 12 is weird because it's just whatever
points, kind of, but then.
But now there's 18 teams in each division, each conference.
It'll be interesting. I'm excited though.
But Patriots, did you see the Judon stuff?
No, he said something. He tweeted something. What did he do?
Some fan tweeted at him, was like, "Are they going to pay him what he wants?" And he said, "I don't think that's about to happen." Allegedly, that's what he tweeted. I couldn't really find the tweet, but he's been tweeting the SpongeBob gifs. That's I'm out of here.
Is he holding out? He's holding out, right?
He's not. Did
he report?
I don't know.
That was the OTA stuff.
That was the OTAs. But he has 1 year left on his deal. I wouldn't be surprised, and I don't even know if it's a terrible move if we trade him at the deadline.
At the deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think so either. I love Matthew Judon. He's been great. He's been the really sole.
And he had a great year last year, and he's not gonna he's getting older, obviously. But that injury he had was his bicep or something, which won't really affect his speed and agility.
Yeah, you would think.
So he should still have a great year.
Yeah, but buy low, sell high.
Yeah, sell him high to a team where you can go win a championship on, where they can send us some picks or something.
Go trade it to the Dolphins or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like the Ravens, back to the Ravens.
I wouldn't hate, back to the Ravens. I wouldn't hate that as much as I love Judon.
We're not in the winning window right now.
No.
So I would rather stack.
And he's getting older. Me too.
By the time he's
2 first-round picks, sure.
I don't know if he's worth that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, there's no way he's
worth
that. Yeah, probably a second rounder maybe.
Yeah.
But that's what he said. I think he's.
That's crazy. I'm still in basketball mode.
I know.
With the picks.
7 first-round picks, and I think another one of our linebackers, Godchuk or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Is
Devon.
Also up for extension and hasn't signed.
That's right.
Other than that, I just keep seeing videos of Pop Douglas.
Looking so fast.
He's so good.
The tricky part back to the Bruins, the extension thing. Swayman has yet to be extended, and he's like super up for one.
Really?
It's like, yeah, he has like a year left on his deal, I think.
Okay.
It's like, what are we doing there?
Yeah.
Let's get that figured out.
I saw.
He's also in there. Like he was in there. I don't know if you saw. They did a schedule release video featuring David Andrews, the Bruins, and Swayman was like in it a bunch. So.
Oh, was David Andrews in it?
They were like David Andrews was teaching them how to like act. Or something.
Oh, I saw them like walk in, and then I just didn't watch the rest.
David Andrews was in that room.
Okay, cool.
He's like, "Hey guys, yeah." So that's fun. That's the best.
Sweet.
Yeah, Bob Douglas is gonna have a 1,000-yard season. We should have bet
easily.
that. I'm going to bet that.
We still can. We got plenty of time.
Much time.
It's only July.
So much time. Okay.
Celtics, real quick.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I had
all the deals.
All the deals. We got everyone back.
Are we at all nervous about how much money we are paying everyone?
No.
Me neither.
Feels like not our problem.
Not my problem.
Well, it will be our problem when we buy the team.
We are going to have to buy the team. Yes.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to buy it?
The Wagon podcast.
Me too.
I think they'll just buy. They'll just keep buying
agreement.
shares. The current owners.
The second guy's going to get it.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
I forget. He's always on the podium.
Always on the podium.
Yeah.
Derek White got a deal cheaper than which Wagner brother was it?
I think it was not Mo.
Not Mo. Franz.
I think it was Franz Wagner.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, I get it. He's a young, kind of
Wagner,
two-way player.
wowzers.
I like him a lot, but Derek White is just a winner. Absolute winner.
How
and
does
we got
Brad
him
keep doing it?
I don't know. We should vote him for president.
Brad Stevens, I mean, I saw a report today. This is an interesting report, actually, that said if it's the Thunder or the Celtics or the Spurs, immediately just hang up the phone. Don't talk to them. And I said, Thunder and Celtics for sure. The Spurs? Okay.
Traded Derek White.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But whatever. Lucked into the number one pick. But whatever. I mean, they signed Chris Paul. Okay, cool. Whatever.
No, but maybe like historically, just
just don't do it. Okay,
brought in good role players,
or maybe it's like they're afraid of like Wemby breaking the league. I don't know. But yeah, so that was. But the Celtics part, I'm like, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I had one last thing. Caleb Martin signed with the Sixers.
Yeah.
Which everyone is just signing with teams.
Everyone is loving the Sixers.
I hate them. I think they're going to be really bad. Not really bad.
I don't think they're going to be
nearly
nearly
a top
as
3 seed probably, but
yes.
One knee injury away from sucking again. But
Paul
anyways,
George is the staple of being available.
Right, but this Caleb Martin tweet from Woj when he announced the trade,
how'd you see that? Must have been on your personal account.
Looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did look it up.
Really?
Yeah. He put it in the past 2 seasons, Martin has averaged blah 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 versus the Celtics.
Oh boy.
That's like how he tweeted it out.
First the Celtics.
Yeah.
So it's just everyone's geared.
He prefaced it with like
everyone is hunting the Celtics.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. That's just like showing that the only reason that happened was for them to be like because he did have our number in the playoffs a couple times.
Yeah.
I hate him. I'm worried.
Him on the Sixers.
I'm sneaky worried.
Him on the Sixers is going to be a bummer. You know what? Is this crazy? Caleb Martin to the Sixers worries me more than Paul George to the Sixers.
True. The role players win the games. We have an answer for Paul George. We clearly haven't had an answer for Caleb Martin.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. That actually, I saw the Paul George news. I was like, whatever. Caleb Martin to the Sixers. I'm like, That's going to bum me out.
Yeah.
That's going to make me mad in April.
Second unit.
Yeah.
It's all right.
We'll be all right.
We have
we'll be okay.
Jordan Walsh.
He's going to take a leap.
He's going to take a big leap.
He's going to take a Scottie Pippen type leap. I'm waiting to cash in those cards.
You've been really...
Well, I got to see him play more. But in college, he was Scottie Pippen. So.
I really don't think he was.
No, dude, watch his tape.
Okay.
Watch his tape.
Okay.
Watch his Red Sox tape. Watch his main Celtics tape. Okay.
Got it.
All right. That's all Boston stuff I have.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Other than...
I think that's all.
No, there's something else you were going to tell me.
Okay.
Remember?
Okay, yeah. I am buying you a house.
Where?
In the Boston Common.
I thought we were going beach house.
I know.
I'll take two. I'll take two.
Right, I'm leveling the Common.
With the beach.
Yeah, well, I'm putting a beach. And then a Walmart on the beach.
Perfect.
And then I'm putting all the homeless people.
There were so many times that me and Mickey looked at each other on this trip, like over the most beautiful scenes you can ever. And we were like, what if there was just like a 40-floor parking garage here?
That would be so much better.
So much better.
Yeah, this is cool.
Really,
but
$5 a spot.
I need a Burger King here now.
Now.
I need a Walmart Supercenter here.
What am I going to eat without Papa Gino's in the middle of this valley? Fuck. All right, let's take a break.